Hey everyone, I made it home and my little stroll home, walking and thinking and enjoying the view. And I want to share my thoughts with you guys. So, the people that know me know, and I think a lot. I'm always thinking. So, I just want to share my thoughts with you guys. I want to speak about blessings because I don't know if uh, if people understand blessings, if they understand how it works and what must be done, or how people are blessed, or how people are not blessed. Because if not all, most people think that they are blessed, and that could be true. But what we have to understand is that all blessings doesn't come from God. Some blessings come from because it comes from other entities. So that's one thing that we have to understand, is that sometimes blessings don't come from where you think they're coming from, and it might be a blessing, but it might be a blessing for another entity to laugh at you, or to get you to do what they want you to do and continue to be their foot soldier or something. So that's one thing that we gotta understand when we think about blessings. Okay. Second of all, we have to understand that everybody is not God's people. Everybody is not a child of God. And I can have a whole session about that. I can, right now I want to speak about blessings, but I want people to understand that everybody is not a child of God. Uh, if y'all want to know why or how or some comment, and I'll do a session on that, but everybody is not. Okay, so blessings. Blessings, blessed people, bless people. First of all, blessed people, bless people. Blessings, as well as knowledge, is not to be kept to yourself. You don't take the blessings that you have and keep them and be selfish with it. It doesn't work. In which you'll stay with your 1, 2, 3, 10 blessings. You'll stay with them, but they don't multiply. Blessings are to be multiplied. And let me explain it to you so that you guys can understand. Everybody has at least one blessing. Okay? So, in order for the blessing to multiply, what you do is you take that one blessing. I want you to remember, you can only carry one blessing at a time, no matter how many you have. You can only carry one. So if you have a pot with one blessing, you take that one blessing, you put it on your back, you carry it around, and you bless someone with it. You only have one. Remember, we're in the beginning. You only have one. But you take that one and you bless somebody with your blessing. When you come back to that pot, you will have that blessing back plus one more. So now you're sitting on two blessings. Okay, so what you do is you take one of those blessings and you leave with it, because remember, you can only carry one blessing at a time. So you take one blessing and you leaving one blessing. You take that one blessing and you bless someone with it. So when you come back to that pot, you have that blessing you left, the blessing you just gave away, and the new blessing. So now you have three blessings. Once again, remember, you can only carry one. So now you take one blessing, you carry it with you, and you left two. So you carry it with you and you bless someone with it. So now when you come back to that pot, you have the blessing back plus the extra. And that's how you multiply your blessings. And what happens is, And this is what it said. This is when it said, when your cup runneth over. Okay, so now you have taken blessings and blessed so much that now your plate or your pot or your cup or whatever you think your blessing is in, and now it has runneth over. So in my opinion, what happens at that point is God will take a whole bunch of those blessings from you, and he's going to give you one huge blessing. He's not going to take all your blessings, but he's going to take a good bit of it, because now you get a huge blessing. And then you continue. So it helps you to feel good about yourself and feel good about the world and feel good about things, to where you can bless more people. You get to see more people that needs blessing or that can use blessings, and you continue that again, and then at a point your cup will run it over again. And once again, you take a whole bunch of those blessings that you have, and you get another huge blessing. And that's how your cup runneth over, and that's how you continue to be blessed with things that you can only dream of that people can't understand how this happened to you, or whatever. People are confused. Sometimes the blessed person that's blessing people is confused. But that's what happens. And another thing is, okay, if people taking what I'm saying and it makes sense to them, and they decide to start changing their life in order to bless, okay, what you have to understand is that blessing always has to come from the heart. It doesn't work if you take a blessing and you bless somebody because you want to get some type of reward or award or repercussion for it. If you go and you say, well, hey, I want to show this person that I can bless people too, and you go and bless somebody, that's your payment. Because now if you say, hey, I went and I blessed somebody today, your payment, your reward is you wanted to show somebody that you can be good at, and that, so you're not getting rewarded with another blessing. So I want y'all to understand, if you open your heart and you stop laughing at people when you can help them, because sometimes a little hand could help somebody a lot. If somebody has a car and they're stuck in the mud and they keep pressing the gas, tell them stop pressing the gas, because all you're doing is staying stuck in the mud. If you could help push their car out of the mud, help push them out. Because later on down the line, you might be stuck in the mud, and then that person, somebody got them out of the mud, and now they passing you up, and you're cursing because they not helping push you out, but you didn't push them out, or you didn't push somebody else down the road out. So how do you expect for the world to do things for you that you're not willing to do for the world? We got to open up our heart. We got to help people. If a little hand, sometimes, okay, you might take a nickel. A nickel may not be worth nothing, but somebody might be short a nickel on their groceries. So you bless them with that nickel, because it won't hurt you. It's not even something you're going to worry about, but that's going to help that other person so much. And you don't need to brag about what you do for people, because if you bless people or you do good for people and you remember that for the rest of your life, or you keep remembering it, then you didn't really bless. It's not a blessing, because if you bless somebody with something, you forgot that you did it. So if you remember everything you do for every person, that's not a blessing. You just look at, because sometimes people will do something for you and they want to hold that over your head for the rest of your life. And they, oh, remember this, or remember when I did, you wouldn't have been there if I wouldn't have done this. Man, come on, man. Let's truly be blessed. And like I said, if y'all want to know about how everybody is not a child of God, like I said, I could do a session on that. Y'all let me know if y'all want to. But on that note, also, I'm going to let y'all know that if you're not a child of God today, you can always change and become a child of God. Let me know if y'all want me to explain this, because I want people to do better. In order to do better, you have to think better. And when you think better, then you can react better. So some of y'all walking around thinking that y'all blessed and that y'all children of God, but you're not. On that note, I'll see you guys when my truck come back. I'm heading out to see those animals and should be seeing y'all then. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. If y'all got any questions, hit me up, because I want to know if y'all want to know about being children of God, because from what they tell us, everybody's a child of God. That's not the truth. We see it every day. Some people are the Bible thumpers, and they're not a child of God. We must watch who we follow and what we follow, because you might be following someone in the wrong direction. We're walking through a dark forest with no light, and they don't have no goals or anything. See you guys later. Thank you.